Alright, so first of all, before I address anything that I want to talk about, no, I don't wear the same shirt every day. I just happen to work a job in which I like to have a black undershirt on, so these get changed every day during the work week, but that's why I'm always wearing a black undershirt. Now you know, if you were wondering, because every video I do is the same black shirt, but it's not. It's different black shirts. They just all happen to be the same exact Goodfellow Target brand or whatever it is. Anyway, that all aside, TikTok's back, right? And we're here, and yay, and great. Although there's a lot of integration with Facebook. I don't know if they bought them or if their servers got moved over to Meta. Oh, I don't know. I don't know enough. I'm just guessing. But what I do know is a lot of you, there's 170 million people on TikTok that live in this country. There's 300 plus some million people that live in the country. So 1/3 of the country uses this app, which means we all communicate. We all share ideas. And depending on your algorithm, you see people like me that tell you things that make you go, And one of those things is that I want to share with you is RedNote, right? And I know my videos, the last couple things, go over to RedNote because TikTok's going to be banned. A lot of people did. And a lot of people were shocked to find out when they talked to people over in China, because RedNote is a Chinese app. And what was really cool is RedNote's like, oh, well, there's a lot of Americans coming over here. Let's translate stuff and start translating American language into Chinese and Chinese into English and captions, and then let's make it so people in America can read the things like follow and subscribe and whatever. It's all in English now. It was in Chinese last week, and now they updated that. It was pretty cool. But what we found out as we were breaking that communication barrier is that we've been living a lie. And I mean, I've known this, and I've told you guys this for as long as I can remember. But we're living in shit conditions. You talk to people in China, and they say, oh, I pay $200 in rent. What do you mean you pay $2,000 for the same space? Well, there's no property taxes in China. Yeah, food is affordable over here. We don't even work 40 hours a week, and we can afford a home and have hobbies and get to enjoy life. Meanwhile, over here in America, cost of living is at least 30% of your income goes to taxes, and then God knows how much of that goes to utilities and insurance, life insurance and car insurance and every other fucking insurance. And then there's, taxes I already talked about. There's your mortgage if you can afford to own a home. There's rent, there's groceries, there's gas, there's all of this. And we started talking about that, and China's like, what are you talking about? And this whole time we've been led to believe that China's some evil, terrible, oppressed country that treats their people terrible. They're like, we don't even have homeless people here. Say what? What do you mean? You? And they look back at us like, what do you mean you have property taxes? So the U.S. government played themselves. You played yourself, right? When they banned TikTok, or even threatened to ban TikTok, we went and said, well, all right, fine, we'll just go to the actual Chinese app then. And when we did that, and the Chinese started talking to us, and we started talking to the Chinese, all of a sudden, the curtain was pulled back. Like, the U.S. government was like, no, potentially, they're going to see behind the curtain. Shut it up. Nope, no more of that. And then we actually went behind the curtain. And now we know. Now we know that, I got to be careful about how I word this, but let me see how I can say this. I have always had a problem with big government. Obviously, I'm not against capitalism, but it's pretty fucking obvious that capitalism in our country is corrupt to the core. So is our government, and we're getting fucked front and back by both of them, right? The capitalists on the backside and the fucking government in the front, just going to town, And each CEO is taking in turn running a train on your America, I don't know about you, but it's time for this shit to end. It is time. And what does that mean? I don't know. But do you want your children and grandchildren to live in a country where they have to work 3 fucking jobs, 60 hours a week, to live in a fucking box that's 800 square feet, to never own a home, to never be able to enjoy their family or vacations or even start a family because it's too goddamn expensive? Is that what you want? Or is it time just to throw these capitalists and these fucking government officials the fuck out? This country is supposed to be run by us, not them. It's about time we fucking stop this train and throw them off. That's my 2 cents. I know other people are gonna get like fucking heated and be like, yeah, fuck this, fucking, they need to be tarred and feathered. I don't know how we deal with the problem, but we have a problem. You know, some people, I've said it before, the Tree of Liberty is, well overdue for some water, or whatever they water the Tree of Liberty with. Some people say that those fucking hangman nooses are a little loose lately and might need to be used. I don't know. But a government by the people and for the people that seems to be fucking the people as much as they can no longer seems to be a legitimate government. And I'll leave the rest up to you guys to decide. But we gotta do something.